Hey everyone, right, we are going to be sculpting a lovely ballerina set for my friend who has come back to me. I haven't seen her for 6 months. Basically I said, what you been up to then, babes? What you been up to 6 months? What you been up to? How's lockdown? How's it been? And then she told me I'm 7.5 months pregnant. Wow, someone didn't listen to Boris, did they? No social distancing going on in that place. So, yeah, because she doesn't live with a boyfriend. Naughty, very naughty. So let's get back to the nails. We are going to give her some lovely, pretty ballerina nails. We're going to be doing lots of marble and ombre, reverse French and glitters. So I've gone in with plush cover and I've sculpted that not super thick because I'm now putting on baby pink holodescent glitter from my range, and these super cute stars that are going to be released on Friday. So yeah, really pretty set I wanted to create for her today. And normally I do a lot of work where I do lots of base layers and then take my forms off and refine it, but today I didn't want to do that. I want to work on the forms. So here you can see I'm putting a very small bead of clear at the free edge of this natural nail and pulling forward. What I'm doing, I'm going to be putting a reverse nail bed onto this, reverse French. So I'm just popping that tiny bit from where my the natural nail hits the form. It's going to help my form stay in place when I go in and shape my smile line. Yeah, and it gets that all in place, all ready to roll, and it just stops it from wobbling when I go in and do my filing. So I've gone in with the plush. I have stretched that bead down the nail. I'm making sure that I build the wall, which is a little bit of height, so that when I come in with my white, I can push up against it. So I do always do it in 2 beads, unless it's a small nail, I'll do it in 1. But I find it easy to go in 2 because you can see with this one, I can put my cuticle into place and leave my apex and pull down forward. I struggle to do that in 1 if I'm doing a longer nail bed, but so I just break it into 2 and make it much easier for myself. Okay, so this, you can see, look at her finger, it's on a right bloody wonk, always is. So you can see that middle finger, it scoots off on to one way, and that's the benefit of sculpting, is that I can try and correct this. So I've put my form on, and I haven't put my form on following the natural nail. I've put my form and I've looked at her knuckles to try and create a straighter nail. You can see, looking at this now, I'm pulling it more over to the left hand side where the nail seems to be lacking, and just going to try and give that finger the impression that it's a lot straighter. On the picture at the end, you'll see it looks lovely and straight, but if I'd have followed the natural nail, it'd have been on a right bloody wonk. It, looks like off to the shop. And what's that when you got a wonky eye? When you got a ticky eye, one's off to the shop and the other's coming home with a change. That's a bit like this one. So hopefully we have corrected this fingernail and it will look much better. So I've just done a little base layer on that middle one. We're going to do a boomer. So quickly blend that bead backwards, okay? I'm not putting a base layer on because they're really neutral colours that I know she's not going to go any lighter than this. So when she comes back to me in 3 weeks' time, I can easily file this down and put a brand new design on top of it. So I've just gone straight in with it. Placing it at the free edge, quickly blending it backwards because nobody wants a nail that looks like a squashy. So we make sure that we've got rid of that harsh white line to begin with. It did start to thin out at the free edge. You can see that line of the natural nail. So in a minute, I will just put a little squidger on that bit, making sure it's all blended, all lovely. And then we'll be going again in with plush cover. Here we go. Right, putting it in. It doesn't need to stay there very long. I'm not going to pat and poke because it'll polymerize, it become thick. It really don't need no height with that. It's just to cover that line of where it's attached. Ready. Placing that bead. I'm making sure the back of it is lovely and flush before I come down and quickly feather that in. And quickly. Don't take too long with it because otherwise the one side of it will polymerize before the other, and it just will, you won't get that lovely blend. You've got to be quite quick with it. And then in with the cuticle, tapping it into the cuticle area, stretching it round, straight down the sidewall, and then painting down the middle. You'll notice that I'm going in, I'm pinching these nails as well as I go. It was quite a nice quick set as well, because I did it all on the forms. I wasn't doing all my base layers and then going in, because we pretty much, I've had 6 fucking months to plan on what I was going to do, and so I knew exactly what I was doing with this set. So I've just gone in and I've pinched these nails as I've gone along. You'll notice that middle nail, I didn't put my pinching clamp onto that though, because it was a base layer. It's so bloody thin, I don't want to damage that natural nail at all. So my thumbs are plenty to give that nail a little bit of a squeeze, you know, giving it a little C-curve, thinning it in, looking lovely. And then on with this thumb. Plush cover is just lush, isn't it, from Glitterbels? Really, really nice. I love it. Again, doing a really, really thin layer, just like the little finger. Patting it into the cuticle, wiping straight down. We don't want thick, wide side walls. Straight down. And then I'm going to go in again with that baby pink, that holographic, which is on my website, and more of them stars. So instead of putting everything away when it's time to file, I just stick a little bit of kitchen towel over my products and take my metal file in and crisp up that smile line, making sure it's lovely and sharp and even, not angling it over the wall or under, just nice flat up against it, dusting it off, and that'll be ready for me to do my white in a minute. This middle finger, I've taken the form off and I'm just going to refine that base layer. I'm going to be putting a marble on this, and I'm just not confident enough to have done that on the form without a base layer. Like, I didn't have much to go with anyway with that bloody wonky finger, did I? So it's much easier to have just done my base layer, and then I've just got like a lovely canvas to then go and do my swooshing. And you'll see in a minute, it goes fucking wrong at that as well. So I'd have had no chance if I'd tried and done it on the form, would I? Oh, fuck me, Jesus, today fucking Christ, there's a spider! Ah, poor. Oh my fucking days. Like, that was like prehistoric. That wasn't even a spider, I'm sure. I could have fucking saddled it. So big. So fucking big. I hate this time of year. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I need some fucking hypnotherapy or something. Oh, I feel sick and itchy. Right, back to the nail. I can't focus. Right. I've picked up a bead of white. I'm pushing it up against that lovely crisp wall. Pushing it right up into those wings and stretching it down to the length. I kind of focus. I've got to go. Breathe. Right, I'm back in the room. I'm absolutely fine now. Right, we're going to do a marble here. I've taken a teeny squid of plush and I put it at the cuticle, just so my cuticles are lovely and neat. Again, plush and my snowdrops from Glitterbels, and using the tip of my brush like a knife, just cutting it through this acrylic. I think they call it feathering if you watch the Bake Off, when you pull through those millionaire shortbreads. That's exactly what I've done. Don't push too deep. If you hit the base layer, then you're too deep and it will go all wrong, like this. Oh God, I was doing it and I hated it. There's too much white. The white has gone over it. I haven't pulled it over one side. don't even try and work with something that you're not 100% satisfied. I thought about it. I was overthinking. I was saying, is it okay? Will I get away with it? Can I put glitter in there? No, 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 no. Just get it off and go again. It's so much easier to just get it off and go again than try and polish a turd, basically. So I'll try again, and I was much, much happier with it. You'll see I've still got a little tiny squidgy gap. You see where I've pulled it off and I've put the new one on. In my head, I know how this set's going already, so I know that I'm going to have a swooshy of glitter. So I'm not thinking to myself, oh, I'm going to have to go and put a bit of acrylic in there. I'm going to have to no, because I know that a little bit of glitter will go into that little gap. So there's no point me adding any more height with acrylic if I can fill it with some glitter. And again, I'm going to use that baby pink holographic glitter with a little bit of aurora, which is going to be the flakes that you'll see at the tip of the swooshes, and some more of the stars. And then I'm going to go on and I'm going to cap this beautiful, beautiful set. And I've left a little bit of filing in, only because I'd have got some messages saying, okay, we didn't get to see the French when you filed it off, because obviously it looks so messy and then it looks so beautiful. So I've left that in, and I'm using an e-file bit, which is a 5-in-1 bit, which is available on my website. Basically, it does everything. So the tip of the bit is fine, the middle of it is a medium, and the base of it is a coarse. So the different angles that you place it on will be a different grit. So it can go right up to the cuticle and round. It can come down the base of the nail. It's brilliant because it will debulk, but it can also refine and make things beautiful as well. And the best bit is all of my drill bits are for left and right nail techs, because not all of them are. And I only breed ball bags for a start, but ball bags who are left-handed, proper, like, strange ones. I'm a righty myself, but having the lefties in the house, it was quite a conscious decision that all of my drill bits should be for left-handed people as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching that little 5-in-1 drill bit, and I refine it a little bit with the metal file, and then you can see the finished image. Look out for that wonky finger. It's no wonky no more. Oh, actually, I don't think you can see it. The angle I've put. No, you can't really see it. Maybe I've done it because it's still fucking wonky. I don't know. But if you go over to my Instagram, there's loads of pictures. In this picture, it will be there, and some other ones of this set. Thanks for listening. Thank you for subscribing and commenting and sticking with me. I'm not the best with whole YouTube. I don't upload that much, but I promise when I do, where else? My last one was about me getting shit stuck on my arse. This one, I've been attacked by a monster spider. It's never normal. So thanks. And if you've enjoyed it and you don't subscribe, please do, because it would make my day. I will be back with you again next week, okay? Right, love and hugs, everybody. I will speak to you all again soon. Mwah.